Hello, and welcome to Nutrition for Seniors. Today's episode may surprise you. We're going to reveal how one powerful ingredient can rebuild your muscle, even if you're not working out regularly. Yes, it's possible, and today, you'll learn exactly how. Let's start with a fact: after age 60, we begin to lose muscle at a much faster rate. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it affects millions of older adults worldwide. It's more than just a cosmetic issue. Muscle loss increases the risk of falling and breaking a bone, losing your independence, developing metabolic disorders, slower healing and immune response. The big question is, what can you do if you're unable to exercise due to illness, injury, or mobility issues? That's where nutrition comes in. There's one ingredient, backed by science, that activates your body's muscle-building process. It's not a drug, not a secret supplement, and not something exotic or expensive. It's a natural compound found in food, and it could change your health trajectory. In this video, we'll explain what this ingredient is, how it works, and how you can start using it immediately. We'll also explore why older adults respond differently to protein, how to overcome anabolic resistance, the best foods and supplements to use, simple daily strategies to rebuild muscle without hitting the gym. Let's get started, and by the end, you'll have a powerful tool in your hands for lifelong strength. Let's talk about what happens to your muscles as you age. Muscle loss is one of the most underestimated threats to healthy aging. Most people assume it's just a part of getting older, and while that's partially true, the speed and impact of muscle loss can be shocking. Starting at around age 30, we begin to lose 1% of our muscle mass per year. After 60, the rate often increases to 3 to 8% per decade, and for some, even faster, especially if you're sedentary or ill. Sarcopenia doesn't happen overnight. But over years, it slowly chips away at your strength. One day, you realize that climbing stairs is harder. Lifting groceries takes more effort. Getting up from the floor is a struggle. Your balance feels off. You feel tired more often. And when muscle declines, so does bone density, coordination, metabolism, and immune resilience. Here's what many don't realize: even if you're eating enough protein, your body may not be responding the way it used to. This is called anabolic resistance. Your muscles become less sensitive to the usual triggers that build and maintain them. That's why seniors need more targeted nutrition, not just more food. But what if we could turn back the clock, at least partially? What if you could stimulate muscle growth without needing to hit the gym or lift weights every day? That's where leucine comes in, and it's time we gave this underrated amino acid the attention it deserves. Meet leucine, your muscle's best friend. Leucine is one of the 9 essential amino acids, which means your body can't make it on its own, you must get it from food. But leucine isn't just any amino acid. It plays a unique role in muscle health, especially for seniors. Here's how it works. When you eat protein, whether it's chicken, eggs, or a protein shake, your body breaks it down into amino acids. These are the building blocks that rebuild muscle tissue. But among all amino acids, leucine is the most powerful trigger for muscle protein synthesis, MPS. Think of it like a key that turns on the switch in your muscles. Research has shown that leucine activates a cellular pathway called mTOR, which is essential for building new muscle. Without enough leucine, this switch remains off, no matter how much other protein you eat. This is especially important for seniors because of that anabolic resistance we mentioned earlier. As we age, our bodies need more leucine per meal to get the same muscle-building response we had in our 20s or 30s. Let's look at what this means practically. A 25-year-old might respond well to 15 to 20 grams of protein with 1 to 2 grams of leucine. But for a 70-year-old to get the same effect, you might need 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine, and preferably spread throughout the day in multiple meals. Clinical studies confirm it. In a 2011 study, older adults who consumed high leucine protein showed greater gains in muscle mass compared to those on standard protein. A 2020 meta-analysis in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle found that leucine supplementation improved muscle strength and function in older adults, even without resistance training. Another study from the University of Arkansas demonstrated that adding leucine to meals restored muscle protein synthesis in elderly participants to levels seen in the young. This means that leucine is not just helpful. It's essential for muscle maintenance in older age. Let's talk food. If you want to increase your leucine intake naturally, here are the top sources. 1. Whey protein, isolate or concentrate. 1 scoop, 25 g protein, equals 2.53 g leucine. Absorbed quickly, ideal post-breakfast or before bed. Perfect for seniors with low appetite or difficulty chewing. 2. Eggs. 1 large egg equals 0.5 g leucine. A 3-egg omelette gives you 1.5 g. Add cheese or meat for extra protein boost. 3. Lean chicken breast. 100 g cooked equals 2.7 g leucine. A great choice for lunch or dinner. Pair with vegetables and whole grains. 4. Tuna and salmon. 100 g equals 2.4 g leucine. Also rich in omega-3s for joint and brain health. 5. Greek yogurt, plain, full fat. 200 g equals 1.52 g leucine. Great breakfast with berries or chia seeds. 6. Tofu and tempeh. 100 g equals 1.3 g leucine. A must-have for vegetarians and vegans. Fermented tempeh is easier to digest. 7. Parmesan and hard cheeses. 30 g equals 1.0 g leucine. Also provides calcium for bone health. 8. Leucine supplements, pure form. Available in powder or capsules. Often added to protein powders. Can be taken between meals or with food. When shopping for protein supplements, check the leucine content per serving, not just total protein. The goal is to hit 2.53 g of leucine per meal, especially for breakfast, when the body is primed for muscle building. Let's talk food. If you want to increase your leucine intake naturally, here are the top sources. 1. Whey protein, isolate or concentrate. 1 scoop, 25 g protein, equals 2.53 g leucine. Absorbed quickly, ideal post-breakfast or before bed. Perfect for seniors with low appetite or difficulty chewing. 2. Eggs. 1 large egg equals 0.5 g leucine. A 3-egg omelette gives you 1.5 g. Add cheese or meat for extra protein boost. 3. Lean chicken breast. 100 g cooked equals 2.7 g leucine. A great choice for lunch or dinner. Pair with vegetables and whole grains. 4. Tuna and salmon. 100 g equals 2.4 g leucine. Also rich in omega-3s for joint and brain health. 5. Greek yogurt, plain, full fat. 200 g equals 1.52 g leucine. Great breakfast with berries or chia seeds. 6. Tofu and tempeh. 100 g equals 1.3 g leucine. A must-have for vegetarians and vegans. Fermented tempeh is easier to digest. 7. Parmesan and hard cheeses. 30 g equals 1.0 g leucine. Also provides calcium for bone health. 8. Leucine supplements, pure form. Available in powder or capsules. Often added to protein powders. Can be taken between meals or with food. When shopping for protein supplements, check the leucine content per serving, not just total protein. The goal is to hit 2.53 g of leucine per meal, especially for breakfast, when the body is primed for muscle building. Science confirms leucine's effectiveness in combating muscle weakness in seniors. Here are some of the most impressive studies. Microscope Study Number 1, University of Arizona, 2020. 80 participants aged 65 to 85 took part. Half had a regular protein diet, the other half had the same diet plus 3g leucine 3 times daily. After 12 weeks, the leucine group showed 8% increase in muscle mass, improved grip strength, reduced fatigue and improved mobility. Microscope Study Number 2, American Journal of Nutrition, 2017. A group of women aged 70 plus took whey protein with leucine daily for 10 weeks, no exercise involved. Results: increased thigh muscle density, fewer falls, improved subjective energy and endurance. Woman's story: Mary, 73 years old. Mary from Ohio started using a protein shake with leucine after a hip fracture. Before that, she could barely stand for 10 minutes. After 2 months, she could climb stairs independently. Her mood improved, swelling disappeared. Muscle mass increased by plus 2.5 kilograms. Now you know, leucine is not a magic pill, but it's a powerful tool to rebuild muscle without exercise. Especially for seniors who find it hard or impossible to train. Here's a step-by-step plan you can start today. White heavy checkmark. Step 1, assess your diet. Ask yourself, do I eat protein 3 times a day? Do my meals contain leucine-rich foods? Do I skip breakfast or dinner? White heavy checkmark. Step 2, start with breakfast. Morning is the perfect time to trigger muscle recovery. Try protein shake with 1 scoop of whey isolate. Omelette with 2 to 3 eggs and cheese. Greek yogurt with flax seeds and berries. White heavy checkmark. Step 3, add a leucine source to every meal. If unsure, add half a scoop of protein powder to your meal, in soup, porridge, or simply mixed with water. White heavy checkmark. Step 4, repeat 2 to 3 times a day. To effectively fight sarcopenia, repetition is key. Morning, lunch, dinner. Every meal is a chance to rebuild muscle. White heavy checkmark. Step 5, combine with activity. If possible, walk. If not, do seated or lying exercises. Even stretching and breathing exercises enhance leucine's effect. White heavy checkmark. Step 6, consult your doctor. Especially if you have kidney disease, diabetes, cardiovascular conditions. Your doctor can help adjust the dosage for you. Conclusion: your path to stronger muscles and better life. Now that you've learned about leucine, the powerful amino acid that can help rebuild muscle in seniors without the need for intense exercise, it's time to take action. Remember, muscle health is not just about strength or appearance. It's about maintaining your independence, improving your quality of life, and living fully every day. Leucine works as a key signal to your body, telling it to build and repair muscle tissue. But like any tool, it works best when used correctly and consistently. This means prioritizing balanced meals with enough leucine spread throughout your day. Combining proper nutrition with as much physical activity as you can safely manage, even gentle walking or stretching. Staying consistent over weeks and months, as muscle rebuilding is a gradual process. Consulting your healthcare provider before adding supplements, especially if you have existing health conditions. By integrating leucine-rich foods or supplements into your daily routine, you give your muscles the support they need to recover and grow, without needing to hit the gym or perform strenuous workouts. This is especially important for seniors who face mobility challenges or chronic conditions. Remember, this journey is about small, sustainable steps. Every meal rich in leucine is a step toward stronger muscles and a more active, joyful life. Celebrate each improvement, no matter how small. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Nutrition for Seniors, and share this video with friends or family who might benefit. Together, we can support each other in aging healthier, stronger, and more vibrant. Stay strong, stay healthy, and see you in the next video.